So I'm guessing you're picking Green Bay then. What's up, everybody? Dark Knight 316, Robert Wheeler Gaming, and this is our Tackles and Takedowns podcast. We're in week 14 of the football picks. It's been interesting in the past weeks of seeing teams that last year wasn't doing so hot. This year, they're up there in the playoff position where they're going to make it to wild card and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So, December 4th, Thursday's game.Ho do you got?
Well, I picked the Lions. Who do you pick?
I got Cowboys.
You're going to pick Cowboys on this one? You think they win?
The Cowboys beat Kansas City. I've been choosing against the Cowboys. I Lions
I believe they beat them last time.
The Lions haven't been doing as well as they should have. And too, they lost both their coordinators, so. But
yeah, I think that they, I think the Cowboys beat them last time.
Tell you.
They should show them what the matchup was last time. Scroll all the way down.
Previously, no. The Lions won 47-9 last year.
Yeah.
So, it's been...
That's weird, though, that was the last year that they played. A year ago?
A year ago, October 12th, so...
Yeah.
They got creamed.
All right.
What's going on with this, There we go.
The next one, Seahawks, Falcons.
We on Seahawks? I think
Seahawks is going to make it to 10 and whatever?
They go 10-3, I think, and they call it a night.
This week, the Patriots are on a bye week.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't lose.
So there's going to be more 10 and whatever teams.
Mm-hmm.
So next one is the Steelers versus the Ravens. They go 6-6.
I'm going Steelers.
And you go Steelers. You think that they redeem themselves?
Yeah, but I think also too it's Adam Thielen's coming over. They released one of their quarterbacks. They got a new quarterback that they brought up. I think it's going to be a tough road ahead for the Steelers, but I think they edge this one out just by a little bit.
Yeah. So next one is Titans versus Browns.
Oh, you know who I got? I got the Titans.
You didn't want the Browns?
But it's going to be interesting to see Shedeur Sanders playing against Cam Ward, both rookies on losing teams. But I think the Titans pull this one out and get a win against a Browns team.
So
I think so.
2-11.
2-11. Mm-hmm.
All right. What about Colts Jags?
Ooh, this one's interesting because the Colts have been on a losing streak. Yeah. The Jags have been picking it up.
I picked the Colts.
I'm gonna go Jaguars.
Jags. Okay.
They lead the division right now. I think they hold it for just a little bit longer.
All right, so the next one's Commanders versus the Vikings.
This is going to be a tough one, too, because Marcus Mariota is going to play. I don't trust him, but then the Vikings have a rookie guy who did decent last week. Both teams are terrible. I'm going Vikings.
I picked the Vikings as well.
I think
Mariota is going to try so hard that he's going to screw it up.
Yeah, but I think Mariota's he's done. He's a backup, but I don't think he's
but you saw that he
starter
threw the thing. They picked it off and ended his career because he thought he was going to do the comeback king like Tom Brady and be able to come back and make them win, but nope, didn't happen. All right, next one, 5-7 versus 3-9, Dolphins Jets.
So interesting. Last week I picked the Jets and they won. So, I'm going Dolphins this week. I think the Dolphins take it. And they continue to make their push for the playoffs. So.
Okay. Next one, Saints versus the Bucks.
I got the Bucks.
You got the Bucks? You don't think the Saints will just pull out some victory?
Excuse me. They could, but I think that they're going to have to... I think the Bucks will start to slowly get healthier, and then they're going to start playing a lot better. But I think before that, injuries are catching up with them.
There's only, 3 weeks left, so...
Yeah, so I think Bucks take this. We're week 14, so there's 4 more weeks.
So we got Bengals versus the Bills. You think the Bengals are going to get this one?
I think this is where the Bengals upset, and
is that what you're going with?
And Kevin McAllister pulls out the win against the Bills.
He ain't trying to fight out the house? No? All right, so do you think Broncos will actually pull out the victory over the Raiders?
Broncos beat Raiders.
Broncos beat the Raiders?
I don't think it's going to be like they're going to blow them out, but they'll beat them by enough to where we got nothing to worry about.
You don't think Geno Smith will suck it on there?
I think Geno Smith will still suck, but...
Well, what you going to do about it?
What you going to do, brother?
All right, the next one, Bears-Packers.
Ooh, I got the Packers.
You think the Packers are going to do it? I put the Bears.
Think Packers take it?
Wow. All right, Rams-Cardinals.
This one's a tough one because the Cardinals have 3 wins, so I'm going to choose the Rams. Last week the Rams got
creamed.
They got beat by Carolina,
something like that. Yeah.
So,
all right, next one, Texans Chiefs.
Now this is going to be an interesting one. I've been choosing Kansas City the last couple of weeks, but I'm going with the Texans because their defense has been picking up. And I think their defense holds Mahomes. He locks him down.
All right, and the final Monday game, Eagles-Chargers.
Ooh, I can't see the Eagles. They're 8-4. I can't see them how they're 8-4, which is weird to me because they're Super Bowl champs. But I think Chargers take this.
You think Chargers?
Eagles go 8-5, and they lose their division.
Well, if the Chargers do take it, then the Rams are going to have to lose it because the theory that I have is only one LA team can win, the other one will lose.
So, how do you think this playoff picture works?
About 10%.
And you are incorrect.
What? It finally worked? Mm-hmm. Wow, we've been trying that for like weeks.
We've been trying for weeks.
You can see on this channel that we've been trying for weeks to get that to
so you can see
come up.
You can see if the season ended today, who would make the playoffs. So AFC, we got the Patriots at number 1, Broncos 2, the Jags winning their division right now, 3, Ravens in the 4 spot, Chargers in the 5 with the Colts 6 and Bills, which is weird to see the Bills at
the low,
number 7. Yeah. Which is weird to see them. Which, as you were saying, how these teams are the Bills were dominated last season. Now they're 8-4.
Yeah, they were number 1 in the
compared
division.
to the Patriots, who are 11-2.
Patriots were last in their division last year.
That's going to be some crazy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
And see,
look at what the 49ers. Their last.
Yeah, but you know what? 49ers didn't make it even last season. Mm-hmm. They didn't make it. But I think they have right now. I think they have a comfortable lead of holding these guys' spots because you think like 7-6, they have to win at least 2 more games.
It's going to be weird if the Lions don't make it.
But, or
Kansas City.
It could be one of those where, because the Lions, their division got tougher. So they've just been, losing games to division foes compared to last season. But I also think, too, the Lions could go over 500 and still lose because I think this NFC's gotten really tough. Whereas you look right now in the AFC, the bubble, Texans and Steelers, Chiefs and Dolphins. The Dolphins are making their push slowly.
Yeah, but if you look at the Chiefs, man,
6
the Chiefs are always way up there.
Who do you think, because at this point, I don't think the Chiefs win the division.
You don't think so?
I don't think they win because they're 6-6. To win the division, they got to beat the Broncos, who are 10-2.
They're not going to beat the Broncos. I know that.
And they got to dethrone the Chargers, who are 8-4.
I think maybe they'll dethrone the Colts.
I think,
and maybe they'll take the Colts spot.
I think you see kind of this. The Texans are going to battle with the Colts Bills for this 6-7 spot, but I think.
You think Steelers will take over the Chiefs?
I think Steelers battle for the 4 spot with the Ravens.
Oh, you think that
I think that's the only way the Steelers make the playoffs. They aren't going to win a 5-6-7 seed. They're not going to win that. I think they're going to win. If they're going to make it to the playoffs, they have to win through the winning the division.
Yeah, because they face Baltimore, so they have a chance of getting up there.
So I think they take it. They're currently at 32%. If they win, they're at 61% projected. If Ravens win, they're pretty much 81%. So, yeah. And then if you look at NFC, Bears.
Well, look at Patriots, 99% currently playoff.
Yeah, it's going to be tough even if they lost the rest of their games too. They won't be number 1, but they'd be in the playoffs.
Yeah, it just sucks though that they got a bye week this week, so they can't be number one on the list because the Broncos win, and they'll be 11-2.
So you got Bears, which is surprising.
I know
the Bears are number one.
Rams,
Eagles,
because Eagles are usually number one.
Eagles are usually number one. Bucks,
and then like you got Packers up
Seahawks, there. Packers, and Niners. The problem is the Eagles play in this division with the Cowboys. So 6-5-1, 8-4. So the Eagles pretty much have like a 2-game lead up in the division in order for them. So if they lose, they have to lose at least like 2 more games for the Cowboys.
I know, like if you go back up there with the Bucks. So the Bucks are 7-5,
7-5,
and 8-4, but yet the Eagles, the Seahawks and the 49ers are 9-3.
And that's the reason why it happens like this, because the division,
7th seed,
top 4 are your division teams, and whoever wins in the division takes the top seed.
Yeah, but that just sucks because you're like, oh, I'm a 9 and whatever.
The Panthers are 7-6, so the Panthers are basically a game out of being able to beat the Bucks. So I think it's going to be pretty good for closing out for the season, and it's going to be an interesting rest of the way. So yeah, New England. I think New England takes this division this year. I still going for Pittsburgh, but we'll see after this game what happens. I think Pittsburgh takes it. Jacksonville, Colts, and Houston. I think this is wide open. Titans
Titans can make it.
No longer in the picture. Be able to get it. I think they're eliminated from the playoffs anyway. But I think this you got a three-way team of taking the spots there. Denver. I think Denver holds on. They make it.
You're just looking for number 2.
It
would be.
You just see if the Chargers hang on to beat the Chiefs, which is surprising that Chiefs are even 6-6 at this point. Here's where I think this is going to get a tough battle because Philly 8-4, which is weird to see them 8-4 this late. Dallas is slowly creeping back up, so I think this is going to get tough because if Dallas continues to play well, they could possibly
because they're on a 3-game win streak right now, and Philly's on a 2-game lose streak.
Yeah, so I think it's possible. Dallas could keep picking up. You never know, but I think it's going to get a little bit. This is going to probably wake up Philly to be like, hey, we can't let this team who tied take us. So, and then, it could possibly come out too where they tie, where they both, let's say, have 10 wins, but because of this tie, Eagles take it. So, things like that you can look at. NFC North, I think the Detroit is out. I don't think they win this division. I think it's going to be between.
Even if they win this week?
Yeah, I think so because
then they'll be 8.
The Chicago Bears are at a 5-game win streak. Green Bay's on 3, but I think at this point, Detroit's got to win it out in order for them to win this division. I don't see that happening. I think they end up losing this division, but I think they go over 500, but I think they lose the division. So NFC South, I think, is going to be a tough one as well because the Bucks haven't been healthy enough playing. Carolina Panthers have actually been creeping up playing well, even though Bryce Young hasn't been as good. Carolina's been creeping up, so I think they battle it out till I think the final game of the season to determine.
Yeah, that's what it looks like because they both got a 1-game win streak.
Yeah,
they both conference are 5-3. They both have opposite win losses on the road. It's 4-3, 3-4, so it's going to be close.
And then NFC West have just gotten interesting because all those teams are 9 wins. But if you look, the last 5 of each team, they're all 4-1. So this division has been picking up to get a little bit better, especially with Brock Purdy coming back. The San Francisco they've been a lot better than what they were earlier on in the season. I don't think Brock Purdy wins MVP like I chose, but I could see them possibly pulling this one out to win the division. So,
well, if they pull it out to win the division, then he should deserve the win.
He won't, just because I can see somebody like Drake May winning it because how well he's playing.
Yeah, with the Patriots.
But I still don't think they would give it to Drake May because he's on the Patriots. But I think this one, NFC West, I think 49ers could possibly take it from the Rams. But it's going to be a tough division as well. All 3 of these teams, though, I think make it to the playoffs.
Oh, it looks like it because they're all 9 and whatever. But
if you look at player stats, though, look who leads the league in passing yards.
Yeah, it's Drake.
So that's what I was saying is Drake May could possibly win it, but I don't think they'd give it to him.
You don't think they'll give it to Dak or Patrick?
They'd probably give it to Patrick Mahomes because if you look at 23-6 touchdown interception ratio, 3,400 in passing yards, which is good for Drake May, who last season wasn't playing so well. Now he's playing.
Well, he's only .2 passing rating than Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, but even if you look at this though, he's like 71% completion. That's incredible for a quarterback playing to be able to pass at 71%. Like that's really good. So I think he should win MVP, but I don't think he takes it because I think who might take the MVP this year is going to be a defensive guy.
You think Jordan Brooks?
No, I think it's going to be Myles Garrett. He has 19 sacks. I think it's going to be tough because I don't think they show any love to Drake May, and because Patrick Mahomes isn't playing as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you can't overlook the fact that Myles Garrett has 19 sacks this late in the game.
And what's the record, you said?
I believe it's 22.
So he can easily break it.
I mean, I wouldn't say easily because he got a sack last, but if he goes on a tear where he's getting 2-3 sacks, like he's got to average a sack the next 4 or 5 games, and he can break the record. But to have 19 sacks this late in the season, I think he should. I mean, possibly be in contention for MVP. I could see him winning MVP because 19 sacks is incredible. And like I said, Mahomes isn't playing as well, so they're not going to give it to him or even Jalen Hurts.
They should give it to that Koo guy, that kicker that screwed it
last
up.
Time they got rid of him. Hey, look, Jeffrey Simmons got 6.5 sacks. TJ Watt's at 7. He's had a down year. I don't think he hits 10, but it would be interesting to see him hit 10 sacks.
Harold Landry, is that Joe Landry's kid?
Yeah, he believes in Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
7.5 for them. See, Harold Landry a couple years ago tore his ACL, came back to the Titans, wanted to leave, went to New England because he liked Mike Vrabel, and now he's had a resurgence in his career. The Texans defense has been picking up with Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson. Both of them got over 10. Brian Burns, he's a beast. 13 sacks. But I can see Myles Garrett winning it. And
who has the most interceptions?
Who has the most interceptions? I'm going to say Kevin Byard. Yep, he has 6. Kevin Byard. And that's the reason why, too, you see Bears are doing so hot. Is because one of my favorite players is there. And let's look at rushing because I always like to see where Derrick Henry's at.
He's not up there.
He is 931. He has 10 touchdowns, which again he's hit double digit. I think he gets to like 11.
Think he'll get to 1,000?
He'll get to 1,000, but I think he gets to like 1,100 yards. I don't think he does as well as like previous years. I don't think it's because he's like no longer has it. I think that team's been terrible.
Yeah.
And so you can see Derrick Henry's had to carry the load.
He's only had 3 40-yard.
But you got to think like
his longest one was 59 yards.
Lamar Jackson was injured, so you're going to give Derrick Henry the ball. They're going to stop him because everybody's already assuming your quarterback's going to be terrible. But I think Derrick Henry, I think he hits 1,000 yard. I think he gets to about 1,100, maybe a couple more touchdowns. But 10 touchdowns that's good for a running back. I mean, Derrick Henry has had, I think he's over 100 now. For his career, I don't know if they're going to show career stats here, but he's 33. No, sorry, 31. That's all I said. Arms were 33. So if you look at his career, like he's hit since he's been in Baltimore 2 years, like he's had 16 touchdowns the season prior, 1,900 yards, and now he's only going to hit like less than 1,000.
Yeah, he got less than that.
But look, he's had since 2018. He's had over double-digit touchdowns. So, for his career, he's 116. 12,000 rushing yards already. Like, that's incredible to see.
What's the stat for the 99? Longest
in his career.
Longest one in his career was a 99-yard touchdown.
Mm-hmm. To see, like, he almost last season would have hit another 2,000 yards, but he's been... So, when he got injured
in 2021, he has the same... He has less yards than what he was.
Yeah, but he got injured here. So, like, I can see him, if he averages, 60, 70 yards.
Was the 2017 one when they went to the playoffs? And they stopped him?
No.
Because he had 744
he could basically, like, his first year as a starter, pretty much. Like, this first year was when he was being used as, like, he just got drafted. So then he started slowly starting, but
When was it when they found out how to stop him? Was it after 2020?
I mean,
Because he has 2,027 yards.
I would say after 2020, like this season, they figured out how to stop him in Baltimore.
Because I remember that they could not stop him, and then they kept putting like all these guys on him to try to stop him, and then they just get the one guy.
But the one thing outside of this 2021 season, which was a fluke that he broke his foot, I mean, he's been durable enough. Like, look at this. Even from his rookie season, 15, 16, 16 games, 15. He's only missed a couple games. Mm-hmm. Like, last 2 seasons, he played 17 games. So it's like he's been durable enough.
In 2021, he only played 8.
Yeah, and that's because he broke his foot and he was out for the rest of the season. Mm-hmm. But it's like...
Still had 937 yards,
yeah, in 8 games. He was on a tear. He would have hit probably a back-to-back 2,000-yard season if he didn't break his foot. But, I mean... You expected it because the season before, they rushed him 378 times. He carried the ball, so of course he had some wear there, but he almost hit 1,000 yards before he broke his foot. So, but I mean, it's incredible.
He was out for the season.
He was out for the season after that, but
that sucks.
And then, but I mean, he came back hit 1,500 yards, but like that's incredible to see, considering the fact that like running backs don't get love this much, but he's been playing since 2016, 1,200 yards and over 116 touchdowns.
So he's how many years in the league?
11, I believe it is.
They said 11
years?
10.
So he's been 10 years in the league. He has 12,000 yards, 116 touchdowns. Like that's incredible to see. I'm glad to see. Derrick Henry's one of my favorites.
Is he the same number as he was when he was in Tennessee?
With Tennessee, yeah.
Still 22.
I wanted to see, where is he? Like, Saquon's at 740. And he only has 4 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Madden curse?
Is he on the cover of Madden? Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, Madden curse has not been broken.
He went from 2,000 yards.
And if you don't agree with the Madden curse,
he went from 2,000 yards a season ago to 740. Like... Not even in like the top 10. Let's see Saquon real quick, and like a 8-year pro. So his stats. Let's look at his career. So right now he's had less attempts than he did last season. 4 touchdowns. So he's only had 52 total in his career. But I mean, look at this: 2005 to 740.
Yeah, like, that's a way back.
Almost a third of the production has been gone in 12 games.
Was he hurt in 2020?
I believe he was injured in 2020.
Because he only got 34 yards, 19 attempts, played 2 games.
I don't remember if it was 2020 where he got injured at, but he wasn't. I mean, his offensive line hasn't been that good. But my question, though, is like...
Yeah, but the other ones, he played all those games.
Do you think because he played in Philly, like last season, good offensive line, this year they've been struggling a little bit. Do you think, though, that he's like top tier? Even though he ran 2,000 yards, do you think he's top tier? Like, he has 7,900 playing what?
Roughly, I think he's what they call the bell curve.
Roughly, he's like two years less than Derrick Henry.
Yeah, no, I think...
And Derrick Henry's been much better.
He's the bell curve. That's where it's like, he got the upward momentum, and then peaked, and then I was dropping in the momentum.
And like, even if you look at his seasons too, he has 1, 2, 3, only 4 seasons of over 1,000 yards.
Yeah, but you see where it goes 1307, 1,000, then it went 34 because of probably injuries, then it went 593, then it went up.
Yeah, but
then it dropped again, then it went up.
But here's the case
it dropped
too.
again.
Like,
so next season he'll probably go up.
Do you think Saquon is overrated as well? Because if you look at, like, technically, if he didn't have such a good season, he would be like 8 years in the league, roughly around probably 65,000, maybe. Let's say he gets half of like 1,200.
Well, if you take off the 2 on it, he'd be 59.
So
not even 6,000.
So maybe he's like, let's say he gets 1,200 that season. Maybe he's like 7,000 yards. Like, Derrick Henry's been in the league 10 years and he already has 12,000, and he's had more touchdowns in the season. Like he's only had 3 double-digit touchdown games. So, like, comparing, I think it's the hype because of last season he did so well, but I think that Madden coach is killing him.
Because if you look at it last season, he had 13 touchdowns on there. He didn't have that good of one until he started in 2018. And we had 11 of them.
I mean, I think Saquon's overrated. I think he New York Giants. He didn't do so hot in New York with the New York Giants, and then signed on with Philly. And because Philly had a good offensive line, they won the Super Bowl. They need a running back. But what's going on this season?
So do you think Shedeur Sanders is going to do good?
I mean, against the Titans, maybe. But overall, I think he's going to have...
You think he gets Rookie of the Year?
No, he doesn't win Rookie of the Year. But I think he...
Who do you think wins Rookie of the Year?
I think it's going to be the receiver from the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know if they're going to start Dylan Gabriel for the team leaders. But, you got to see, I think Shedeur Sanders... I think he's going to... if he stays with the Browns... I can see them possibly being able to
start him.
They could win their division in a couple of years. I think they start him. They build that offensive line because they got to get him a good offensive line so he can get those quick throws. Because we saw him when he was taking off the last game and he hurt himself. He can't do that. He's got to sit in the pocket.
Yeah,
but you got to get.
I told you the dynamic of the quarterback football is not.
The thing is, though, is you got to get him a tight end. So you got to be able to get him to do. You got to
get him short to medium throws. You got to get him players that he can pass to.
You got to get him his running back, who's a rookie, is going to get better. I think going to be a couple of years. But if you start Sanders, I think he's. I don't see him yet, within the first 5 years of MVP, but I can see him being good enough that he could take the Browns out of a 3-9 win and win the division. I do think, though, the Browns get rid of their head coach because I think the Browns don't. I think Kevin Stefanski's done. He's had a long time with this team. I don't think he's doing as well. But, I think Cleveland, with Shedeur Sanders, I think Cleveland can actually win some games. They got a really good defense. Why not?
If you look at the break it down glance, they're not that far away from Tennessee anyway. If you look at the points per game, 14, 16, it's not that much. Yards per game, it's not that much. Time of possession, not that much. You look at total defensive sacks, that's the only kind of balance that the Browns have.
Yeah, but even
interceptions, they have the highest.
Even Tennessee having the sacks.
But if you look at total turnovers, they got no turnovers.
But they're 15th. The turnover differential. Yeah. So let's say touchdown to what you're scoring. But here's an interesting thing though. Myles Garrett has 19 of these 43 sacks. So you figure he has one player has half the sacks, whereas Tennessee there isn't one player who has half the sacks. So being second in the league for one guy who has almost 20 sacks is great. And I think their defense is really good. But yeah, overall I think they could pick it up. But
nobody has injuries at this time, it says, which is good.
So,
well,
that's my take.
I think that's it. So that's everything that we do this week. We did our picks on there. Pick in the comments who you picking that's going to win, especially Thursday Night Football. And, let us know. Do you think Saquon is overrated? Do you think Shedeur Sanders is a good quarterback, or he needs way more practice, or he's just overhyped because of the daddy?
But I think he's good.
Just let us know up on there. We do this podcast every week, and we look forward to going to the next one. So we'll see you when that happens. So
take it easy, guys. God bless you guys.
I'll see you.